Hey guys, cool this morning. I got a few chores to do today. Got to feed the ducks and the rabbits. I'm gonna smoke some bacon. I'm gonna put the bacon on here after a while. I'm gonna take y'all along with me. We're gonna do that bacon that if you saw the video I done last week, I done a loin and a shoulder. I was going to Preston all week trading, and I needed to get that loin out of there, so I cooked it at the house. I cooked it at the house last week. I didn't get no video on it, but we're gonna get some on this shoulder and go all the way to slicing on it too. Okay, the chickens are wanting fed. I guess we better feed them. Hey guys. Better get them some greens too, hadn't we? Oh, it's starting to rain, guys. These chickens and ducks love these broccoli leaves. We gotta harvest that broccoli today too. Get them some peppers. I'm done with these peppers. I just feed them the whole thing. They eat the leaves and leave me the stalk. I gotta get some leeks for the rabbits too. They like that broccoli. Go give these to the rabbits. I gotta go back out to Tractor Supply and get some rabbit feed here after a while. Forgot about that. These are my elephant ear bulbs for next year. I'm gonna put them on my dry rack. All the little tubers in there. All them little extra bulbs. Break them off. I'm gonna dump them out there and let it rain on them a little bit today. And I'm gonna put them under something and let them cure for about 3 days. Put them in my tater box where they don't freeze. And next year, this season about Mother's Day, put them back out. Some people mulch them, and I probably will mulch them next year instead of having them dug out. I actually got these off a friend the other day, and she dug them out, and I ain't got no way to get them back in the ground, so I'm just going to dry them and cure them, put them out next spring. I think they're pretty. They really are. Them daggone things get 4 or 5 foot tall. How big they get. Time I break them apart and plant them next year, I'll get 50 or 60 of those bulbs, or those elephant ear plants going out of that. I'm gonna find a bucket. I got a metal bucket here somewhere. I'm gonna start the fire in that bucket and make me a smoke generator. Put it in that smokehouse for about an hour, and then go get that bacon and come down and stick in there. I'm gonna make me a smoke generator. Start this bacon, shoulder bacon, if you will. Yeah. And anyway, I just ain't gonna build in a big fire, have that whole smokehouse going, because I'm just doing one little thing of bacon. See if I can get this off here without setting myself on fire. We put these pumpkins out late. I mean like the 20th of July. I never even thought that they do much more than vine. And they didn't do much more than vine. But this right here come on about 3 weeks ago, and it's the only big plant in the whole thing. Look at what a monster. Got to do this without burning my smokehouse down. A couple pieces of apple on it and watch it. See what it looks like. It's 72 degrees there right now. Just hit 73. I'm gonna let it get up about 80. I'm gonna lay this bacon in there and I'm gonna go about my business. Set me a timer for an hour. So I'm just rolling cold smoke today. Just want a little whiff of smoke on that. If the weather will let me, I'm gonna finish it up on my barbecue grill with indirect heat. If it don't let me, it's fixing to rain here, it looks like. It's getting awful black. If it don't let me finish working outside, I'll take it in the house and put it in the oven. You can do it in the oven. You don't have to have a barbecue grill. You don't even have to have a smokehouse. You can cure this stuff, then put your oven on 100 and all I do, so if I do it inside, I put my oven on 185, 190. It gets about 145 degrees internal. It ain't done at 145. I just take it out and let it get cold, and then slice it, and then you go ahead and fry it. If you want it to go ahead and be done, go ahead and take it up to 160, 165, where you're comfortable with your pork for internal temperature. But I'll just give you some information. It will not slice the same. It'll still have a bacony flavor, but it won't have the same texture and it won't slice the same. And it just don't look right in the frying pan of a morning, but this will be pretty good stuff. We'll check it out. All right, guys, we're at temperature. Got a little light whiff of smoke coming out of there. Smells good. That charcoal is self-start, that match light. You gotta let that cook down until you get that fuel smell off of it, because they don't want your meat smell like fuel. Now this is that shoulder bacon that we in the other video that we took the bone out of it and cured it. I was going to go 8 and 2, 8 and 1 day soak, 1 day dry. I think I have gone over just to taste. I have to go back and look, but I've been so busy with other stuff. I've been so busy with other stuff, I wasn't paying no mind. That's why I went ahead and fixed that lawn the other day, because I hadn't put any #1 in it, and I didn't want it to go 4 or 5 days without the #1 in it. So I just went ahead and fixed it. I'll have to do that later. But it was awesome. It really was. You can ask Johnny Wright if you don't believe me. I'll give Johnny some of it. And he didn't want to get up off of my chair. Hey, John. I'm just kidding. You're welcome to it anytime, brother. But anyway, let's get this laid in there and get done something else. See? Smells like apple wood in there now. I'm going to put this on the bottom rack. Dry side down. I'll do it dry side down, that way it can kind of dry the top off as it goes. I might roll that in about 45 minutes if I still ain't got the temp I want in there. Well, we've got that much done. We look at these the other day. They're still set. They're starting to come loose here on the inside. See the little florets or little bolts trying to build up in there. They're ready to come on out of there. I bet we've took 5 or 6 out. Some of these have gotten pretty good size. Look at that bad boy right there. That's a pretty good sized head of broccoli. Jesse got a few. John got a few. We've eaten a few. I know I probably still got 29 or 30 of them. There's a beautiful head. See, it's starting to turn. You can see them. It's starting to loosen up in there. I like this. Here you go. Just pull you a piece of that off there. Oh my gosh, that's good. More ghost peppers. I still got a bunch of them in there. If you need ghost peppers, send me a PM. Here's what I can't figure out. One of you fellers that knows more about this than me, I've kept this broccoli and cauliflower both pruned, and it's done well. This cauliflower here is phenomenal looking. You can see it down through there. And it's starting to get cold enough, I'm afraid it's going to freeze on it. And it ain't never made a head. Now tell me why. I mean, if you look in there, it's trying to fold and tighten, but it's nothing, it's not gained anything. Has it got a longer maturity date than I'm thinking? Well, it's been out here 120 days. Maybe I've done something wrong and it's all turned to leaf. Looks good though, don't it? Anyway, oh, there's a pretty one. Look at that bad boy. There's a pretty one. That's way bigger than my hand. I bet that thing will weigh 3 pounds. That's a nice one. All right. Well, I have really enjoyed this garden this summer and this fall. It's kept my mind occupied of a lot of things. Sure has. Anywho, I'm gonna go over and check the temp on that bacon. And it ain't been no wire yet. Been awful close to it though. No, let's go have a look. I don't know what time it is. I'd say it's around noon because that's when that was supposed to move back in here. What we got? 97. That's about where I wanted it at. I wanted it somewhere around 100 degrees for an hour. I don't want a lot of smoke. I don't want a lot of smoke on that. I don't mind the smoke, but now those I smoked the other day, I was having a hard time controlling my temperature on the inside of that thing because of the way the wind was blowing, and I couldn't. I was just having a hard time regulating it, and I over smoked, in my opinion, because when you got so much smoke, you can actually get it in your mouth. That's a lot. Yeah. I've been at 104 degrees on my cold smoke here on this for about an hour and 20 minutes. I've got about all the smoke I'm gonna let permeate on that. This is more of a trial run thing. Like I said, I didn't want to over smoke it. I felt like I'd over smoked my last one. It was still good. I mean, it was likable, but to me, it was just a little bit too much smoke. Some people don't like that, and I think it was too much for me. So I'm going to do this one for this amount of time. I'm just learning. You know what I'm saying? I'm just learning. And it's took enough smoke that it's took a little color on it. I ain't gonna get no smoke ring on it. I ain't too worried about a smoke ring. I just want a little whisper. Yeah, a little whisper of applewood smoke on that. It ain't rained yet. Let's quit for a minute. I'm gonna go over to the porch over at the cabin and fire up the grill. We'll cook this bad boy over there. Yeah. We're gonna do a little indirect now. I'm gonna right there. I'll turn off the burners on this side of it. I got these 3 over here going. Turn this thing down a little bit. I think it'll take me a couple hours here. I think. I'm not hot. I don't have any temperature on the inside of it yet. I'd say somewhere around 70. Now, it was 41 and it's heated up to 61 over in the smokehouse. So I've got right at 80 degrees to go. It'll take a couple hours. We got time. Well, look at the color on that bad boy. There's 91 in the middle. 108, 95, 118. Let's let her go about another hour. We're there. I'll take her to the house, finish her off, and needs to cool, stiffen back up, and we'll slice that after after she cools off in the fridge for a few hours. It's sliced up decent. See how meaty it is? It's got the fat in it, but it ain't like belly bacon, which it don't taste like belly bacon. It's got the good red color to it. I like it. And you can smell the, so you can still get a little whiff of the smoke. A little whiff. I said, you don't even have to smoke this stuff if that ain't what you want to do. You don't have to smoke it, but it's, smoked bacon's good bacon. You can pepper it, you can season it, you can do anything you want to with it when you get it fixed. Still hot. That's good. Very good. See you guys.